just having brunch before we finish the climb to the peak. Some noodles with beef balls. Alright, it's day 2 of Mount Jade. Mai and I are still feeling the effects of altitude sickness, but we're gonna push on and go slow and try to reach the summit. The time is 5 minutes past 8 in the morning. Let's go, let's do it. So Mai and I decided not to wake up early to do the sunrise hike, because you have to wake up at like, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning. And we read that, you know, it's not really that worth it, because everyone's doing it, everyone's got the same idea. Everyone wants to catch the sunrise at the peak. So there's like, sometimes because the trail gets pretty narrow towards the top, and because there's so many people, there's a bit of a bottleneck, and you could be you know, queuing in the dark and stuff. And also you don't really get any views going up, because it's just hiking in darkness. We spoke to some people that just came back from the summit that did the sunrise hike, and they showed us the photos, and because it's so early in the morning and the sun has just risen, they got like picture perfect views. Like, it was clear, no clouds, yeah, nice and bright. So it looked pretty amazing. So now I've got a bit of FOMO, and I'm hoping that the weather holds out and we get some decent views as well, but we'll see. The clouds are rolling in, which isn't a good sign, but it is what it is. 0.9 kilometers to the peak. The clouds have really rolled in now. Home stretch now, 0.4 kilometers to go. I reckon this might be the part where there's a bottleneck for the sunrise hike, because it's just a narrow walkway. Nearly there. We're very close now. It's getting cold as well. There's a bit of wind. But yeah, I think this is it, the final steps. Hello. Yeah. Whoa. Windy. Oh. made it. Whew. Mount Jade, main peak. Just gotta catch my breath. Wow. Jesus. 3,952 meters above sea level. That's Mount Jade. Come up, you're nearly there. You're like 3 steps away. Come on, you can do it. Touch the rock. Oh, here she comes. Touch the rock, touch the rock, touch the rock. So we finally made it to the top of Mount Jade. Oh, it's exhausting. But yeah, finally did it. Beautiful up here. Tallest peak in Northeast Asia. Higher than Mount Fuji in Japan.
Down the mountain, and this guy is a bit drunk with a beer in his hand. I don't know if this is safe. He's like wobbly. We've got all this to go. This is just the start.
It's cold.
It's so cold.
Not that it was part of the original plan, but yeah, we're not going to do Mount Jade North Peak. I mean, when we were here before, it was all clear and you can see the mountain, but now it's all cloudy and it's getting very cold as well. So we're just going to go back. Mai always says, you can't do everything. It's 2:17. We're making our way down from Payun Lodge.
Pretty tired. Vinny's a little tipsy.
No, I'm good now. I'm just
wrecked. Say bye to the lodge. It's our last day here. Alright, let's go down.
Alright, let's do this. 2:17. Let's see if we can catch a shuttle back.
The shuttle apparently ends at 6, so as long as we make it back before then, we won't need to hike it all the way to the bottom, to the car park.
They're the real MVPs.
That was really hard actually. That was very challenging, especially with the altitude sickness. It was easy to start, but once you start getting higher up, it really kicks you in the ass. But I'm so glad we did it. We were so lucky with the weather. Got great views, got pictures and everything. But even coming down, like, I thought we'd be able to smash it out really quick, but we still had to take breaks. It was still exhausting.
Yeah, and
we started the hike down from Payan Lodge at around 2:15, 2:17.
Yep.
And then we made it to the bottom at 5:40.
Yeah, 5:40. Yeah, 5:37, 5:40. Yeah.
Yeah, so it did take us a bit getting down, but we were kind of racing time because we wanted to get down to get the shuttle back to the car park lot, because it was still an extra 2.7 kilometers just so that you can reach your car once you're done with the hike. But we were lucky. Someone had the shuttle booked to come after 5, which costs us an extra 50 Taiwan dollars per person.
Yeah, so I think the normal shuttle service runs until like 5 or something, and then after that it's just like as needed. So you basically have to call this number and let them know that you want the shuttle.
Yeah.
But anything, I think that service goes from 5 to 7. So anything between 5 to 7, they charge an additional 50 Taiwan dollars. So it'll cost you 150 per person rather than the normal 100.
Yeah, but we were willing to pay whatever at that point. We were so tired.
Far out. I couldn't imagine myself like having to walk.
Because it was, even though it's you're just going back to the car park, it's actually, there were some uphill roads. So if we were to walk that would have like worn us out completely. So we were very lucky. Like there was someone who already booked the shuttle. And we just had to wait an extra 5 minutes, and then someone came to take us to the car park. So very, very grateful. Actually, it turned out really good today. Like everything we wanted to do, we were able to knock out. So we couldn't be happy with how this whole Yushan experience went. This is like what we were planning for, and it executed. So we're very, very proud of it. Like
I was so scared, like not scared, but like I was a bit sort of like a little bit sad inside, thinking that we might not get a view, like because yesterday it was just cloudy, like you couldn't see anything. It was just all white. So I thought maybe we wouldn't get any view, but this morning when we got to the peak, we had this window where we could pretty much see everything. We had great views, and I'm just
it's pretty rare to get that type of view. Everyone was like ecstatic over it, so we're very, very lucky. Maybe me having a panic attack at the top, that was like
at the lodge,
my low point, because I experienced altitude sickness for the first time, and it was like a throbbing headache. I couldn't breathe, and it just, like last night I thought I was in hell. Like I couldn't shower, I didn't feel great, I was sticky, and I was sleeping like in sleeping bags next to people. But this is the experience you sign up for if you want to do something like a multi-day hike. This is how it is. So take that into consideration if you do want to do it, and definitely put me out of my comfort zone, but you know.
But like nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened.
You didn't break an ankle.
Now that we've done it, and at the end of we've done the whole thing, I'm grateful we did that.
Like everything went to plan. We got the views that we were after. The main thing is we secured the permit that allowed us to do the hike. So and we were able to do the hike. Another thing to point out was that when we were starting out this morning, we were a bit concerned because of how sick we felt. Like we had throbbing headaches, and we're like, can we do this? Like Vinny at one point was thinking of doing it himself, and I wait at the lodge for him to come back, but I also didn't want to miss out as well because we worked so hard to get this far. So there was a bit of that doubt at that point, but we overcame that. And just go at your own pace, go a bit slower.
We did go up at a slower pace than a lot of people there. Like there were other foreigners as well that smashed it out in like an hour and a half, and we took 3.5 hours.
Nah, 3 hours and like 15 minutes.
Same shit.